Yes, Salim, who controlled the ball against his own hand.
Yeah.
But some skill from Emmanuel Sapon down the left side. And Chelsea are still probing. Can they get the goal that they are looking for?
Well, obviously, with a charged atmosphere in the stands, a goal would obviously lift their spirits high. Chelsea with the free kick. It's Jackson Owusu to the far side. He heads on and Ayi to the rescue.
And it's amazing how the Chelsea players are always able to rise to those crosses. Again, it's Harry Ansu who got his head on that ball, on that cross. But straight into the hands of Richmond Ayi. And you expect House of Folk to be dealing with those crosses. That's not been really good defending from House of Folk.
Injury worries yet again for their tough midfielder and former Brekum Chelsea player Oshawu Abu as he stretched off.
He's not had a good day.
Nah. And I don't think he's going to come back from that. But let's wait and see what the medics will say to that.
Yeah, you see Hamza being the assistant coach for Hearts of Folk, issuing instructions to Fatawu Mohammed. And Fatawu, as always, be that defender who loves to search forward, but this time around he's not been standing forward because of Emmanuel Sapon.
Accra Hearts of Folk come forward with an opportunity. First attempt is blocked, but they'll still try and seal through a deal of forward movement. Jackson Owusu picks it up for Chelsea. And here they come, Justice Anani. Strong challenge there from Fatau. Referee would want the ball to be at the exact spot before the free kick is effected.
And as I told you earlier on Prince, we've seen Fatau, a player who loves to set forward and give you those insights, because we've not seen that because of Emmanuel Sapon. He there moves forward, Sapon, very, very tricky.
Kofi to the far side, that's some good thinking. Let's see a decent cross coming for Brekum. Chelsea into the 18-yard box. It's Isaac Imensa who clears out for the Phobians. Kofi Koji, last man up front, ball has been taken away from him by Henry Ainsu. Justice Anani threads a long one through. Ayi comes out with a header. Some bold defending there from the goalkeeper. And unfortunately, it's blasted wide. Ayi picks up an injury in the process as he goes down. And Chelsea have not lost to Hearts in their last 3 encounters. It tells you how tough at home, and it tells you how tough it's been for the Phobians over the years to crack Chelsea here in their own backyard. And it looks like Golden City Park has been quite a fortress when it comes to these 2 teams.
Yeah, of course, they really struggled here. Hearts of Folk, anytime they come up against Chelsea at the Golden City Park, but that was some brave, good defending from goalkeeper Richmond Ayi. He needed to do that. I mean, he read the situation very well. There was no Hearts of Folk defender there to clear the lines, and that was good goalkeeping from Richmond Ayi. Picked up an injury in the process. But Hearts of Folk are yet to pick points on the road, on the program, to have those pressure on them. It's Chelsea all the way.
It's a throw-in to the BBRS. Very long one. Nicely booted out by Salim Adams. Chelsea give the ball away easily to the Phobians. Of course, that final touch by the Phobians also letting them down.
They just can't keep possession. They can't hold on to the ball. That's a fool.
It's been tough for them in this game. Talking about the Phobians, Brekum Chelsea are yet to take advantage of that situation. This time, it's going to be a very long throw into the 18-yard box again. The rainbow colors are there in their numbers. They clear their lines. Brekum Chelsea wanting to push everything in terms of pressure onto the Phobians. Good skill. And he gives the ball away. Referee noticed the unfair treatment there, and the advantage will stay with Kofi Chelsea. This time it's going to be a free kick from around the center circle.
Yeah, good play again. Just look at the skill from Isaac and Chelsea. Good control and brilliant skill to get away from those two out-of-four players. The referee in a very good position and notice that infringement.
Pressure on the Phobians, can they clear their lines? Solid header out, doesn't go too far. There's still white shirts probing in the area. Controlled nicely by Justin, and he lays on the pass. And unfortunately the Phobians amass in numbers and get themselves out of enemy territory.
An exchange of tactical approach from hand to four. Egwedu has moved to 5 at the back. Sowolu has joined the likes of Mo Alasan.
Referee says that was a fair challenge, and not Chibedu to the rescue. Gregory under some amount of pressure, and again we saw the upward bounce just before the ball got to the goalkeeper. Very carefully, he had to time his clearance out. Chelsea on the move once again through the middle this time around. Controlled nicely and brought to the near side. This is Justice Anane. First attempt of the lob. He gives it away against possession as Chelsea. And again, let's switch the play nicely. The fans jubilating in the stands on the far side as you can see them run up and down. Solid challenge there. The referee thinks Accra House of Folk should have the advantage.
Yeah, it is a very solid challenge. Good header, but I think after getting the ball, he gets some portion of the out-of-four player. For me, it was pretty much a hard tackle here. We saw the arms also all around Patrick Razak. Good solid defending, but referee didn't like that challenge because he has, the arms showing. There was the awkward bouncing just when Gregory was about to clear his lines. But for me, Atsofo wants to go away with a point at least from the Golden City Park. After some of Kofi has switched formation here, system of play has been switched back 5, 3 midfielders. And this should tell you how some of Kofi want to pick a point at least away from the Golden City Park.
Yes, Gregory Obing-Seche. Yes, the game underway for Brecom Chelsea. A little nudge there on Kofi Owusu. And Accra Hearts will have an opportunity to clear out their lines. There's pressure on Brecom Chelsea now. Can they defend and defend gallantly? Henry Ainsu puts in a foot there. The Phobians get a corner kick.
Yeah, Ejeri wants it there. A little bit of pressure will do. He's been chasing everything since coming on. And don't forget, as a folk have that quality to hurt any team from any set piece.
They obviously can do that from this set piece as a corner kick to the Phobians. There's Salif Ibrahim. Straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Gregory Obing-Seche. He's not too happy with the men in front of him.
Good delivery. But very close to Gregory Obing. I'll be with a firm grab here. Yeah, he's looking to release that one very quickly. But nobody running into space for him to hit that one too.
Chelsea come forward, they cross the center line. It's a threshold now. Decent cross comes in, but there are no white shirts there. So Fatau heads out. The Phobians concede. Throw in with the ball is Justice Anani. It's a long one into the 18-yard box. He do the quick turn and fire on target. Fires, but is blocked. Appeals for the penalty. Referee would have none of that.
Yeah, and because of the tactical change from hand to foot, it's going to be really difficult for the good Chelsea to penetrate and to get that win or that goal that they are looking for. It's 5 at the back, and when you have Calaba Mankwa, James Sowolu, and Mohan Hassan in the heart of defense, it's going to look very difficult.
Then they come forward once again, ball goes over the line, but this time it's going to be a goal kick advantage to Accra Hearts of Oak. 10 minutes to full time. Still goalless here at the Golden City Park.
It's still goalless here, but drama at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Tell us more.
Olympics 2, 1 for 2.
All the young academy boys are teaching Accra Great Olympics a lesson or two in association football.
Amazing stuff on the Accra Sports Stadium.
Oh, the second round is going to be quite tough for most of the teams. Wafa themselves are lying precariously on the league table. And coming away from home, at least they could go back with a point, and that would be good enough for them. But that will obviously not be good enough for the Wonder Club of Ghana. Ball control now, referee. Well, he says the advantage should go to Accra Hearts of Oak, and Jackson also is not too pleased with that.
It's a masterclass approach from Samuel Kordzi. I mean, the moment he went for the back five, anytime Chelsea float the ball, you see Hasselhoff have numbers at the back to defend that ball. It's pretty working solidly for the forward. Masterclass.
Let's hope they can hold on till full time. They've got 80 minutes to do that, plus some minutes of time added on. Again, we've not seen the influence of Kofi since he came on, but here come the forwards. Ball did cross the line. Yes, it's going to be an advantage to Chelsea. Ball throw in by Justice Anani. And Coach Pedro on his feet.
I'm sure he has done all he wants to do, all the changes. Tactically, he showed his players how to pull around the 18 yard, but it's still not working to perfection. He's still not getting the goal.
Ball at Accra Hearts of Oak, and well, they give the ball away. Challenge was quite unfair. Free kick to break on Chelsea. Henry Ainsu is up for the free kick. Watch out for him anytime. Break up Chelsea. Have a set piece. Accra Hearts of Oak is going to be a two-man wall. Jenim and Captain Fatao. Free kick floated in nicely, just over the top from Emmanuel Sapo. Confusion as he goes down in pain.
Yeah, it was a brilliant free kick. About Kelvin into very dangerous position. Was rising, but Anochibedu went straight into goalkeeper Richmond Island. And countered into and he went straight against the post. But just look at that kill on that free kick. It was dipping. Didn't dip in time to hurt Ali. But then, some two defenders from the group Chelsea all going in for that player. They got countered into Richmond Island and I eventually hit the post.
Chelsea bringing on some fresh names, and Lansina Isafani is coming on for Kelvin Obey. Let's see what the Nigerian can also add to the possible conquest here this afternoon. Kelvin has had his fair share of the game. Now makes way for Lansina. Meanwhile, Ayi is still receiving treatment on the field of play. A little bit of stretching exercises, and Ayi says he's good to go.
Yeah, he's been very good. He's been one of the outstanding performances for Hearts of Oak today.
Another change for Coach Pedro. Emmanuel Sapo going off for Zacchaeus Ndegu. Last 5 minutes of the game, plus time added on, bubbling with enough confidence, and unable to cross. Was headed off. Was Ndegu.
Yeah, free header it is, or it was for Ndegu. Brilliant Keller. Good free kick. Again, House of Folk defenders. Hot ball watching. goal. At least you'll be getting that ball on target.
Long ball out to the goal kick. 5 minutes of time added on. Throw in to Chelsea. Yes, Henry Aintu. They would love to thread forward. Chelsea. Ball cleared out by Abdulaziz. Over the line it goes. It's a throwing advantage to Chelsea. Jackson Owusu to Kofi Owusu. And Kofi wins a corner kick. So slowly but surely, Chelsea are coming forward, trying to drive men into the 18-yard box of the Phobians. Jackson also with a corner kick. As long as deep, Ainsu goes up once again, and still with Chelsea. Justice Anane. Chelsea keep the ball to themselves, trying to tease the Phobians out of their 18-yard box. It's not happening as Hearts of Oak clear their lines. It's a very long ball, intelligent pass there. Oh, it's a strong battle for it. Who wins that tussle? Who wins that pass? Battle, and referee Adontera gives the advantage to Chelsea. We're doing 5 minutes of time added on here at the Golden City Park. And still goalless. Tough encounter it has been between the 6th place team and the 8th place team. Defending champions Accra Hearts of Oak yet to score here, yet to have a run over Chelsea when it comes to the Golden City Park. Injury worries in the process as James Sawadu goes down. The referee helps him to his feet. And we're got to go as we gradually climb through the last 5 minutes of time added on. Ball comes through the middle now. Yes, Aintu. Controlled nicely, but it looked like the ball had crossed the line. And so Accra Hearts of Oak would have the final say. Nasiru Osman Ebla saw a lot of him during the very first half, combining effectively as he came forward, getting a lot of support when he did so from Anoche Bedu. Free kick advantage to the Phobians. Our center referee today, Jacob Aduntera, so far so good for him. Class 1 referee from Bolgatanga. There's still a lot of drumming in the stands. The fans are still solidly behind Reku Chelsea. The going has been tough, but they would want to cheer them on till the end of the game. We've done 2 minutes of the 5 of time added on. Ball ballooned away by the Phobians from midfielders. No Phobian chasing after that. Easy build up for Breakup Chelsea. Gregory finds Henry Aintu. Again, a long searching ball for Aintu. This time is dealt with nicely by the defense of the Phobians. It's Salifu Ibrahim who takes over. Adams through the middle. Again, Accra Hearts of Oak not forceful enough. Secher makes the save. Throws the ball right out. Jenny Boateng slow on that occasion. Chelsea have the upper hand now. From the left comes Justice Anane. The Phobians pick up their pieces. An advantage it will be. Forceful effort from Enoch Subonte. 93 minutes gone in the game. It's still goalless here at the Golden City Park. Well, apart from Real Tamale United, who are the only team so far to have picked up maximum points here, it's been a battle for the remainder of the teams that have visited. Salif Ibrahim goes down in pain. Went in for that ball, of course. Bumped into his opposing attacker. In some amount of pain now, Salifu. And so far, Crown Hearts of Oak, another season will pass without them showing their superiority over Brecum Chelsea. Really battled to beat Chelsea at home. Hearts went to Dorma this season. They lost. They went to Tamale. They drew. They went to Bibiani. They won. They won. Yeah, they went to Deu. They drew. They went to Elmina and they won. Visitations to Takwa and Obuasi did not churn out any good result for the Phobians. And when the season started, they drew in Sugakope. So obviously, it's not been kind enough to the Phobians this season in terms of away matches. Free kick advantage to the Phobians. Salim. And he goes way off target. 95 minutes we have done here at the Golden City Park. Jacob Adutera, the center referee, will be bringing proceedings to a halt any moment from now. Before that though, it still stays in play and Chelsea have an opportunity, a last minute opportunity, throw it quickly, taken. They're looking for the opening space. It's not been there, but they will still come forward. Yes, Anochi Bedu's a long ball in on the chest of Fatawu. Foot up, referee says the game should continue. It's a strong, careful approach there. Oh, referee blows the whistle for the end of the match. It's been a battle for both sides. Accra Hearts of Oak have huffed and puffed, but they could not break down the defense of Brecum Chelsea. They could not find the antidote of winning here at the Golden City Park. But they leave with 1 point, which the Phobians would gladly accept. Chelsea sit at home and lose 2 points to the Phobians. But it's been a very second half in earnest. But apart from the efforts from the likes of Ushau Abu, it was Justice Anani and Co who came forward looking for the first goal after the second half. Ayi was called into action very early in the half. As Chelsea came forward once again, Jackson Owusu lays on the pass, but this time Kufuor's pass ricocheted off one of the players. They came in with a corner kick which was wasted. Another effort with that cross, and on this occasion it was Kofi Owusu's first touch in the second half that went wide. Patrick Razak has been a tormentor, picking up a free kick in the process for the Phobians. Again, that was blasted wide. But Kufuor, through the legs of Kofi Koji, came forward, and Brecum Chelsea were looking very, very sharp as they did that sprinting run there. Emmanuel Sapon, and unfortunately nothing came out of it as Kofi Owusu failed to control. Stephen Anochibedu getting the back pass to Gregory Obinseche, who blasted wide back onto the field of play. Indeed, the Phobians were frustrated and thwarted by the effort of Brecum Chelsea, who also had clear opportunities. Ayi came out and then crashed into the side post, picking up a slight knock there. Patau stood tall in this game. Careful and forceful build-up. This time Isaac Kwache, and he was penalized for that challenge. And that summed up the action and the activity here at the Golden City Park